Hello, and thank you for joining me today at the supermarket. I'm your friendly English teacher, here to help you practice simple shopping conversations. In this lesson, we will explore the words and phrases you need when you visit a typical neighborhood market. By listening closely, you will learn how to greet the cashier, ask for help finding items, and check prices with confidence. Visiting a supermarket can feel a bit overwhelming if you're not sure what to say. You might wonder how to ask, "Where can I find the bread?" or "How much does this cost?" Don't worry, that is exactly what we will cover. I want you to feel calm and prepared. You will hear each phrase more than once, so you can catch every word and understand how to use it yourself. First, I will set the scene. Imagine walking into the store, pushing your cart down the aisle, and greeting the clerk at the counter. You will hear me speak slowly and clearly, using simple English. Then, I will repeat the most important phrases in different ways. Repeating helps you remember new words and feel more comfortable. When you hear, "Can you help me find the milk?" you will also hear, "Do you know where the milk is?" These small changes will show you that English has many ways to say the same thing. As you listen, try to notice the key words: excuse me, where, how much, and thank you. These 4 words are powerful tools for everyday conversations. We will use them again and again in our main dialogue. By the end of this chapter, you will feel ready to understand the full conversation in the next section. So take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy this introduction to Supermarket English. In just a few minutes, you will be ready to join me for the main conversation. Let's begin this journey together and make your English shopping experience smooth and enjoyable. You are doing great already by listening and practicing. Let's move on to our first real dialogue. Now that you know our goal from the introduction, let's listen to a simple dialogue in the supermarket. Imagine I am the customer and the clerk at the counter. You will hear each line slowly and clearly, and I'll repeat key phrases in different words as we go. "Excuse me, could you tell me where the bread is?" I ask, walking up to the clerk. Notice how I start with "excuse me" to get attention, and then "could you tell me" to ask politely. The clerk replies, "Sure, the bread is on aisle 4, next to the cereal." Here you hear "on aisle 4" and "next to the cereal." Both phrases help you find items by location. I say again, "Thank you, aisle 4, next to the cereal." By restating, you practice linking aisle 4 with "next to the cereal." Next, I walk to aisle 4, but do not see the bread I want. I come back to the clerk and say, "Hello, I'm looking for whole wheat bread. Do you have it?" This time I use "I'm looking for" instead of "could you tell me where?" to show another way to ask the same thing. The clerk smiles and answers, "Yes, we have whole wheat bread on the bottom shelf of aisle 4. You hear "bottom shelf" as a more specific place. I respond, "Great, thank you. And how much is 1 loaf of whole wheat bread?" Here I combine "and how much is" with the item name. The clerk answers, "It's $2.50 per loaf." Notice the phrase "per loaf." You might also hear "for 1 loaf," meaning the same thing. I repeat, $2.50 per loaf. By repeating the number in words, you practice saying prices naturally. Finally, I say, "That sounds good. I'll take 1 loaf, please." You see how "I'll take" is a polite way to decide on a purchase. The clerk says, "Certainly. Would you like anything else?" This phrase, "would you like anything else," is very common when you finish one request. I answer, "No, thank you. That is all for today." Ending with "no thank you" and "that is all" shows you are polite and clear when you finish. In this conversation, you heard 4 ways to ask for help. Excuse me, could you tell me, I'm looking for, and do you have? You also practice checking prices with "how much is," and confirming your choice with "I'll take" and "that is all." In the next chapter, we will explore short variations of these exchanges so you can practice different items and situations. Great job following along so far. Building on the main conversation, let's explore a few more situations so you can see the same phrases in new contexts. First, imagine you need to buy fruit instead of bread. You might say, "Excuse me, where can I find the apples?" In another way, you could ask, "Could you show me the fruit section, please?" Both questions let you practice "excuse me" and "could you," just as before, but now with find and show to give you variety. Once you arrive at the fruit section, you may notice some apples are labeled with different prices. You could ask, "How much are these organic apples?" Or, "What's the price for 1 pound of apples?" These two versions let you use "how much are" and "what's the price for" interchangeably. Then you might say, "I'll take 2 pounds, please," or "Please give me 2 pounds of apples." Here, "I'll take" and "please give me" both sound polite and clear. Next, imagine an item is out of stock. You can practice saying, "Do you have any more milk?" or "Is there any more milk available?" When the clerk replies, "I'm sorry, we're out of milk today," notice how "I'm sorry" softens the message. You can respond, "That's okay. Could I get yogurt instead?" Or, "No problem. Where is the yogurt?" These phrases show how to handle small problems with calm, friendly language. As you repeat each example, remember how we linked "excuse me" and "could you" to start a request, used "how much" and "what's the price" to check costs, and tried different ways to confirm purchases like "I'll take" and "please give me." By practicing these short variations, you'll build confidence and fluency. Keep repeating each version in your mind or out loud, and notice how similar ideas can be expressed in different but equally polite ways. When you're ready, we'll move on to summarizing these key expressions and preparing you for your next shopping trip in the conclusion. We've practiced asking for help, finding items, checking prices, and handling small problems. Remember how we began by saying, "Excuse me," or "Could you tell me?" and then used "I'm looking for" or "Do you have" to find what we needed. We checked "How much is" or "What's the price for?" and confirmed our choices with "I'll take" or "Please give me." You also learned to respond politely with "Thank you," "No thank you," and "That is all." Listening to these phrases in different ways helps you see that English conversations have many gentle variations. For example, "Could you show me the fruit section?" and "Where can I find the apples?" both let you practice "could you" and "where," but with new words like "show" and "find." When the clerk said, "I'm sorry, we're out of milk," you learned to stay calm and try another item, saying, "No problem. Could I get yogurt instead?" Now it's your turn to use these expressions. You might visit a store near you and start with, "Excuse me, where is the dairy section?" or "How much is a bottle of water?" Then decide with, "I'll take one, please." Practicing short variations will build your confidence. You can even practice at home by imagining different items: bread, apples, milk, or rice. Ask yourself, "How much does rice cost?" And answer, "It's $1.20 per pound." Saying it out loud to feel comfortable with the numbers. Consistency is key. The more you repeat these phrases, "Excuse me," "Could you," "How much," "I'll take," "Thank you," the more natural they will sound. Try listening to this podcast again tomorrow and see how many words you recognize immediately. You're building your listening skills and your speaking skills at the same time. Keep practicing every day, whether at the supermarket, online, or with a friend. Use these simple, polite phrases in real situations, and you'll see your English grow stronger. Thank you for listening, and remember, practice makes progress. Keep going, and have a great day practicing your English.